Hello everyone. It is Saturday, August 30th, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We are headed out for an adventure. I'm picking up Isaac on the way, and we are headed out to Daniel Boone National Forest. Some people may know it as the Cumberland Gap. We're going to head out there and do a night of camping. We are bringing our kayaks. We're going to kayak up the Red River a little ways as long as the water's deep enough. And then we're going to fish in the the Red River, and we're going to camp. We are hammock camping. It's beautiful, 75 degrees right now, and the next day and a half is just gorgeous weather. So we're gonna be out there camping, cooking over the fire. I brought some more wild game to cook and different stuff to cook in the morning. We'll have some delicious coffee in the morning and stuff like that. I'm excited to bring you guys along for the ride, and I will see you when we pick up Isaac at his house. This is Isaac. First time he's been on the channel, so this is gonna be our channel, so he'll be on it a lot, and I'm excited to have this trip with him. It's gonna be our first time going to the gorge together, so it'll be really fun, and we got a lot of stuff planned, so we'll bring you along for the ride. Oh my goodness. We had to get the Lord's chicken before we go down. We got a long drive, and I have not really eaten anything today. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Done it again, Chick-fil-A. Done it again.
Gosh dang it, you've done it again.
This is the spring water. It's, in my opinion, a tradition to come fill up your stuff so that you're drinking spring water when you're out here. This is actually, from my understanding, some of the local areas only access to water. I'll see like people with giant pallets of like 20, 30, like 5-gallon drums where they'll come up and fill up their entire truck worth of water and then bring it back to their house.
we have made it down to where we're gonna unload the kayaks and get to the Red River. The Red River is right down here. So we have a little bit of a haul with the kayaks to get down here, but we're just doing a quick scouting trip. It's kind of a drop off, isn't it? To see how far we're gonna have to take the kayaks and if we're gonna make it. Oh yeah.
That looks doable.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. So we're gonna just have a quick look at what it looks like down here.
Rainbow trout, dude? Like a red kind of reddish.
After a little scouting session looking at the river, the water is so low that kayaking up the river to where we wanted to go is going to be too hard. It's going to take too much time and we're going to run out of time to fish and stuff. So we're going to make the executive decision to cut out the kayaks. We're going to leave them in the truck because we have a short hike down to here. We can start getting set up, start fishing, and start getting ready to eat and everything. So
yeah, we'll do kayaks on when the weather works out with us. And last time I was here, the river was at least probably 2 feet taller than this, and it was so easy to kayak through it. But right now it's just been too dry.
Yep. All right, if you can't tell, I'm slightly loaded down with gear. Isaac is also loaded down, just maybe slightly less than me, but for some reason I've overpacked like usual.
I just packed better.
But we are walking back to our spot. Hopefully I don't fall over with all this weight on my back. Oh no. Fishing pole. Almost already wiped out. You have to remember that when you have 60 pounds on your back, probably 50 pounds maybe, that
mine's not quite 60.
each step that you take, if you slip, all that weight pushes you down quicker. So it's like you really got to try to catch your footing good.
Oh, my back's sweating slightly.
Like we kind of talked about, we had a plan to go up the Red River like quite a ways in the kayaks, but the water's just so low. We would be like portaging across so many different rock spots, and there was also just, the gorge is great, but it's Labor Day weekend and people love the gorge, so we couldn't even park in the spot we wanted to park because there were so many cars. So we got to a spot where we're away from people, which is what you really want out here. It's gonna be great still. We have a really beautiful spot. This should be all to ourselves. We really shouldn't hardly see anybody the whole time we're here, and we found some really good deep pools for fishing. So
it's nice. I would say it's precisely 57.5 degrees.
Across the Red River I go. Oh, and almost in the Red River I go, which would not be fun. You know, I said to myself, go really slow before I started crossing, and then I started going really fast, and I almost fell with all of my gear. Oh, quicksand on a hill. That would be a good band name. Oh, but look at the camping spot we have. If you can't tell, I'm a little excited. I'd say we found a pretty decent spot here. Definitely someone has camped here before. Old fire pit.
What's a paracord?
Spam can. But we are next to some gorgeous rocks. Oh my goodness. I'm living here now. There may be some cars in the background. We are close to a road.
If you want.
We were deciding if we were gonna stick it out here. Like I was kind of saying, we're decently close to a road here, which we could hike away to where we're not close to a road at all, but we would end up hiking for most of the evening, and we want to do other stuff by the water. We're right next to the river. We have easy access. We're gonna set up here. If there's a car in the background, sorry. Sorry if that upsets you. So since Isaac is setting out his fancy chair, I'm gonna set mine out. Mine's better. Yours is definitely better, 100%. One more click. Oh. Stay hydrated.
Fall asleep.
Isaac, are you talking while I'm trying to film? Just kidding. His face. How much you guys could have seen his face. Stay hydrated. I've got a bladder. I think it's 3 liters. I've got a bladder like all of us do, but of water in my bag. Tube coming out. I always forget to drink enough water, so I need to remember. Can you guys remind me? Wardrobe change.
Yeah, I'm thinking we could do, if we wanted to stay close, we could both hook onto this tree and one go to that tree and one go to that tree. Otherwise,
tree? That tree?
Yeah.
We could be snuggle buddies.
Otherwise, one person here and the other person probably, I mean, the next best one I'm seeing is over there, but that's pretty far. I would say we should set up our little campsite and make this home before we go and do stuff.
So I don't think I'll fit across.
For hanging paracord and things?
At all. I had too many other things to think about.
Because everyone in my family has a set of these and a hammock.
I mean, look, I almost reached the tree. Yeah, go.
Just a little bit. That might not be enough paracord to get around this guy.
It's gonna get dark. Me and Isaac are just talking about the fact that this is our first time ever to the gorge together as a camping trip. We went one time as a day trip to hike, but this is the first time we've ever camped, and we've been like best friends for years now and have talked about it, but for some reason our life's like circumstances has just made it so we couldn't really do this. I've got kids and a bunch of stuff, and he's busy with work and everything, so it's a blessing to finally be able to come out here, and I can't believe it's been as long as it has with our friendship and we haven't made it out here. So we're really excited, and you'll probably notice that in the way we act like giddy little babies. Light it. Oh, you should tell them why you have a gun.
Oh, for lots of reasons. For scary predators of all sorts and species.
Yeah, they're not super common, but there are bears at Red River Gorge. There, you'll see when you drive up here that there's signs to make sure your garbage is put in a bin, like a bear-proof bin and stuff like that. So there are bears here.
I mean, depends on who you believe, whether or not they're mountain lions, but they are known as the wandering North American cat. So, but mostly for bears or, I mean, you never know when a crazy meth head is going to jump out of a bush, or the Kentucky goblins. And there are lots of caves around here. So that's where we get the whole Kentucky goblins being here, because they live in caves, or the mole people. I mean,
I'm so proud of us and our cute little hammock setup right next to each other. We got our... Wow. Yours makes music. Oh my word. It's gonna be so beautiful. We got our hammock set up, bug nets so we don't get eaten alive. We're both putting our sleeping pads inside our sleeping bags, or sorry, inside our hammocks, so we're gonna be cozy. Call me crazy, but last time I camped, which was actually less than a week ago, it was 48 degrees overnight, and I had a 50-degree sleeping bag, and I was freezing cold. I don't know if it's because there was a lot of dew and everything got slightly wet. That's probably what it was, but I was so cold. So I have my 20-degree bag, and it's supposed to only get 50 degrees tonight, so I may be sweating all night.
Go down there, buddy.
I want to get to fishing. I'm going fast on purpose. I would, if I caught a trout and I could have wild duck and
Trout would be insane.
Oh, season it up, throw it on the grill.
Still have never had trout.
Which
we've caught them,
yeah.
And you've always taken them home and eaten them like a little selfish baby. He's the one who always catches
Liar.
Well, I'm sitting there casting away and I just never get a bite. The sleeping pad will move around and make a bunch of noise on the hammock. So I'll take my sleeping bag and put the sleeping mat in it so that it stops moving around a bunch. Because if it doesn't make a bunch of noise, what it'll actually do is sometimes it'll slide up. Yeah. And then that defeats the whole purpose of why we're using it, because we're trying to get the hammock to stretch out instead of like closing in on you. So this will keep it from doing that, and it'll stay on your body as long as you're in the sleeping bag. So
That makes so much sense. It's kind of hard to understand, but he means the sleeping pad that you blow up, put it inside your sleeping bag underneath you so that it doesn't slide out. I did not do that, and I've not done that before.
and you
So
can look at it right here.
I'm learning something new from Isaac. Sleeping mat inside the bag. That way you can stay comfortable and stay in one spot, and the bag doesn't, or the pad doesn't slip out from under you either. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to do some fishing. Isaac's a noob with GoPro, and he put his upside down. Everybody laugh at him.
Shame him. Shame him.
Got one. Got a fish already. Feels pretty decent. It's a smallmouth. There we go, guys. Well, there's a fly buzzing around me like crazy. We hit a smallmouth right away, basically. It is not 12 inches. Beautiful little guy, though. Smallmouth in Kentucky have to be 12 inches to keep. So he's got, oh, that is so cool. He's got a crawdad in his mouth. Beautiful little smallmouth. Gorgeous. First fish in the Red River. If you can see, I don't know if you can see down his mouth there, but he has, let me see if I can open him up a little better. He's got a crawdad pretty much all the way down his throat. I can see its claw sticking up. Very cool. See you later, buddy. Well, good sign, 3 casts in. See if there's any more sitting by that log, but I felt like it was worth casting up right by it. We had to set up camp and everything, so. Oh, there's a good fish. Oh my goodness. Maybe not a huge fish, but we had to set up camp and everything, so. Oh, there's a good fish. Oh my goodness. Maybe not a huge fish. Dang, that thing hit it with a aggression.
I'm seeing a shimmer in the water over here that looks just like what the trout look like in the moving water over here that we see at Gunpowder.
Man, these smallmouth are gorgeous in this water.
Also triple hooked him.
So Josh is fishing over there. I kind of like this moving water. Oh, and I just saw a fish jump there. I want to see if I can get some over there. So we got this little crankbait. I'm going to see if I can't get some with that. Oh, got a little bluegill. Little sunfish. Oh no. Oh no. Josh. Look at that guy. That is the hook of death. He got hooked on all 3.
Oh, he's not triple hooked.
Oh, is it just one?
No, he's hooked on the corner of the mouth.
Oh, okay. It looked like it. Oh, that's easy then.
Beautiful. This is a long ear sunfish, is what that is. People oftentimes mistake these for pumpkin seeds, which is actually a different type of sunfish. But this is a little long ear. You can tell by his long ear, as the name is. It kind of goes backwards. When they get bigger, they get kind of a hump on their forehead, and the ear on the side goes further back and looks more square. But definitely a long ear.
It's awesome.
I'll tell you what, though, the fish are feisty in here. I mean, we have been fishing for a couple minutes, and both have caught fish. There we go. Another little sunfish. Oh, that's actually a rock bass. Man, that is 3 fish within a couple minutes, really. Beautiful little, what people like to call red eye. He's a rock bass. That's what their actual name is. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Let him go. Ooh. We'll get him here. Yeah, there it is. He was close. He was really close. Another sunfish of some sort. I'm not Josh, so I can't tell you. Now this one ate all 3 hooks. And he keeps clenching his jaw, and it's causing the bottom hook to go into his tongue. He probably has no control of his jaw, to be honest. So this little guy is gonna have to be bottom hook out first. We can get this hook out of his mouth. Yeah, there we go. And we can twist him up. Nice. That was crazy. That was a wizard magic. What the heck? Is it the same one? Same kind. Yeah, it's another long ear. Just a little bit different coloration, but you can see how far back that ear goes. Little long ear. Beautiful. Got one. That's a nicer one. Oh, dang, he spit it. That was an eater too. I hope you guys could see that. That was a nice smallmouth. That was probably a 14, 15 inch smallmouth. When he came out of the water, he spit it. Dang. That was our eater fish. Maybe there's another one here. This is a deep pool, so. There's so much good fishing up here, Isaac. Also, we are jumping off this rock. Not this one. Well, we could check how deep it is, but definitely this one down here. We will, tomorrow, we have to jump off of that. This one's too high. It would have to be really deep for this. I do wonder if there's any fish back in there. Isaac's making jokes down there. I'm not sure if you can hear that at all. He said, it's real high up here. It'd be a shame if somebody lost their footing. Got it. Decent little fish. Nothing's tiny. Oh man, it's just a big old rock bass. Not big, but decent. Beautiful little guy. That's so gorgeous, man. Ooh, these guys are abundant in here. I did not know that little red eyes or rock bass would be so abundant in here. Dang, he's feisty. Look at that. Very pretty. And he's gonna take a little jump just like we're gonna do tomorrow. Another one. Another rock bass, little guy. Man, these guys are thick through here. Beautiful. These guys are thick through here. It's the third one I've caught. See everybody? All right, guys. I wasn't recording, of course, and I just got smoked by this nice bass. He's not keeper size, but he's decent. I wish they could be a little bit smaller because they have, I mean, this size has meat on it. Like, it's not no meat. You cook the whole fish and there's some good stuff on there. There he is though. I'm gonna turn so where you guys can see him good. Beautiful little bass, maybe an 8 to 9 inch bass. He hit it like a hammer though. Hit it so hard. We'll get down here and let him go. See you later, buddy. That was awesome. I wish I was recording when I set the hook.
Good little bass. All right, buddy. Calm down there. Let me grab you. Trying to get it in the video, sorry. Beautiful. It's got that gold stripes on him. He's a cool looking bass. A little red tint to his eyes. Tell the big one we want him.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is a nice fish. A really nice fish. I got it. Get him in. He looks big. All right, so once again, I cut the camera off.
We have this guy.
And hooked a nice fish. I can't tell what it is. I think it's a smallmouth.
Oh, he's a nice fish.
Hold on, we can't. This is 4-pound test, so I cannot horse him. He's a good one. Golly. All right, drag is working. Do not lose this fish, Josh. He's not giant, but he's pretty sure he's, oh yeah, he's nice. He's definitely an eater. As big as the one I had earlier.
I can also grab him from the water if you don't want to pull him.
No, I'm scared it'll freak him out. I'm gonna try to pull him up on the edge here once he wears out. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. All right, I'm gonna get him up before he gets out. Here we go. Don't lose him, don't lose him. Drag's on. Come on, come on. Yes, beautiful. We have a fish to cook. Amazing. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's a beautiful 13-ish incher probably. I know he's over 12, so we can keep him. Beautiful fish. He's kind of dirty. Uh-oh.
The reel right in the mud.
Hold that.
Oh my gosh.
Drop my reel right into the mud. That's okay though. All right, let me get this out of him so I can show you guys a good picture with the sun.
Wash him up.
Beautiful bass. Dang, that's a good smallmouth for this little creek. I mean, this is the other one that I hooked up there was probably this size as well. But that's a beautiful fish. He's gonna taste delicious. I don't eat smallmouth all the time, but we're gonna have some surf and turf, basically. Wild game, wild duck, and wild smallmouth caught out of the Red River. It's gonna be delicious. Well, we ended the fishing with a high note. We got a nice smallmouth, about 13 inches or so. So we're gonna keep this one and eat it. We are going to not let him go to waste. He's gonna be delicious. He's nice and thick too, so he'll have lots of good meat. We're gonna head up to camp and get a fire started. I'm gonna get this guy cleaned up and start cooking. Walking back into camp and we got dinner. Let's go. All right guys, I'm gonna head down to the water and clean this fish up. Isaac is gonna start the fire over here. So he's collecting wood. He's gonna get everything set to where we can get a fire going so we can start cooking, but I'm gonna get down to the water and clean this bass up so we can eat him. Usually what I'll do is I'll split the gills, and once you get them kind of separated from the body, you can pull the whole guts out with the gills. So once you get them kind of like this here, separated, pull that down, those guts out of there. That is all the guts. That'll go to the fish or snappy turtles, whatever wants to eat it. You're left with a pretty clean carcass, and we'll rinse it out with water, make sure there's no extra blood in there. And he is already gutted and scaled, so this whole fish can be cooked.
All right, guys, I'm not sure if you can see me at all with this thing, but what I'm gonna do, what I like to do with these fires is first start kind of like a layer to get it kind of off the sand. Not necessarily necessary, but I like to do it as a rule of thumb, because a lot of times generally speaking, the way I prepare fire is the same in any condition, and I want it to also be able to work in the worst conditions, so that, you know, if I'm out here and everything's soaked and it's slightly raining and, you know, it's freezing cold and everything's soggy, you know, I'd like to be able to know that I have at least a good chance of starting a fire in the way that I'm used to starting a fire. So. You already have them skinned up?
Yep. Scaled them, gutted them.
Oh man, you scaled it too?
Not sure if you can see this, but here we go, behind the light. Scaled and gutted. Ready to go for the fire.
All right, I think I'm gonna try it. May take a little bit of...
If it takes a couple tries, it's not the end of the world.
Well, it might take a couple different spots to light it. Now the secret to getting these fires started though is if you know how to blow on them correctly. You want a nice increase in strength. Man, this thing's just going up. I don't even need to do anything about it. But I'll show you what I mean. And when the fire sings back at you, you know you're blowing on it correctly.
And he said he was scared that he was gonna fail. This guy made a fire in 2 seconds.
I'm telling you though, it's not that I'm scared that I'm like, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's just fire is never a like for sure thing. Anyone who tells you that they're 100% going to get a fire all the time, they might be good at making fires, but they're lying. There are times that the conditions are just that sucky and there's just no real good fuel around you.
Yeah.
You know, it's still possible. I mean, you can make a fire in the Arctic, but I'm telling you right now, people who make fires in the Arctic, unless they're using straight lighter fluid, they're gonna fail a couple times.
Yep.
I wouldn't worry about it, but.
Nice sharp roaster. So tonight, you guys will learn pretty quickly that Mr. Isaac is a little bit more of a picky eater. Not so much picky.
No,
just
you're good.
textures of certain things get to him, and he eats pretty much just protein and like rice, like most of the time. 90% of what he eats is that. So he'll probably eat a little differently than I will in most of the videos, but I brought some Euro stuff for me. I brought pita bread, red onions, cucumber, feta cheese, hummus, tzatziki sauce that I made, all to go into a Euro, and we're gonna put the duck meat in there. It's gonna be so good. And Isaac's gonna eat duck meat, and
I got
rice to cook, so he's gonna cook some rice. Well, we're gonna start cooking on the fire here. try to get everything settled in a good spot to set a pan. Ow. Golly. Don't touch hot wood, it burns. I got, you guys aren't gonna be able to see it great, but red onion to cook, or to put in there, lettuce, cucumbers cut up, tzatziki sauce that I made. This is some hummus, feta cheese, a lemon to squirt on there. Of course, the most important part, the delicious wild duck. This is a combination of a few different species. We have wood duck, a couple different wood duck breasts in there. We have gadwall, which is another puddle duck that I shot. And then we actually have ruddy duck, which is a little diver duck that you don't see a lot around here, but I was lucky enough to shoot one a little while back. So we got 3 different species of duck in here that we're gonna cook up. It's gonna be delicious. The other thing we have, one of the most important parts, pita bread. This is whole wheat. Let's see here. Whole wheat, flax, and oat bran. So it's healthy-ish. Pita bread. That's gonna be the base that holds everything together. The glorious moment has arrived. I'm going to skewer some meat. There is also in this bag, I forgot to say, I was gonna bring some goose meat, but I figured we had too much meat. So there is 2 goose tenderloins. So the little tiny, like a chicken strip, what a chicken strip is, other birds have that too. But this, there's the strips from those on a goose are pretty big. So there's 2 of those in here as well. And you just go for luck of the draw. Whatever you grab, you grab. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 good sized pieces of meat here. So I've got my meat all on the skewer here. 2 big pieces of breast. I'm gonna be Isaac's slave and put his meat on the skewer because I already have a dirty meat hand. There you go, buddy. Yeah. There's something amazing about skewering meat on a piece of wood, on a stick, and putting it straight over the fire. This is gonna taste so good. I'm so hungry too. Once again, we have a knife that my grandpa gave me, and this is a really, really, really sharp knife, so I need to be careful. All right, the meat is looking delicious, absolutely delicious. I'm gonna cut mine into pieces so that I can eat it on my Euro. Slide it off the stick here. Beautifully cooked. All right, we've got our meat cut up here. I've got my lemon cut. I've got all of my other ingredients. I think I'm ready to make some food. And Isaac is working on his rice and everything over there. Let me show him that rice. Oh, that looks delicious. Buttery deliciousness. All right, so these are the pita breads here. Oh, they smell good. Hummus in a little container here. I'm gonna spread some of that on. Then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and throw the meat on. I'm just gonna use my fingers for it. Oh, that looks so good. Some of this homemade tzatziki sauce that I made, which is just very simple. I didn't put cucumber.
Oh my gosh.
I did not put cucumber in it because I have cucumber to put on it. So Isaac's over there going crazy because of the duck meat.
Oh, that's good.
Does it taste good?
Oh yeah.
Feta cheese. That. Then we're gonna go in with our veggies. We got lettuce, red onion. The last thing I have is cucumber. Oh my goodness. Have you ever seen anything like that? The Lord is so good to me. I'm gonna get this camera set up and I'm gonna start chowing. Sorry for what you're about to see. First bite. Isaac's already eating over there, so.
I couldn't wait. Sorry.
Oh my word. I don't know if I can even eat this without falling apart.
Put the skillet underneath you.
Oh my. That is the best backcountry food I've ever made. There was a lot to bring out here, a lot to cut up, and get ready, but it was well worth it. And we still got some delicious fish to eat. If you're not getting out and exploring nature and enjoying the creation that God put here for us, there's something wrong. It is too beautiful and too exciting and fun to not be getting out and doing stuff like this. And it can be hard. I had slight doubts about coming on this trip. Just true. It can be hard to put everything together and get out. It's a little bit of work for a lot of reward. I mean, eating delicious food by a fire in nature, catching smallmouth bass in a beautiful little creek, river, and then whatever else we get into on this trip, it's well worth it. So cheers to the wild, and cheers to God's beautiful creation.
Amen.
Echoed. There's like, well, the Euro did not disappoint. That was insane. So delicious. The combination of all the fresh vegetables with duck meat over the fire. Something about cooking over a fire also makes meat taste so good. It gets crispy edges and flamey taste, whatever that means. But we still got to cook that fish. So this is like I said, a seasoning mix. In the middle, actually. Okay. Lemon juice. Fish. Beautiful fish. He's cooked amazingly. We're gonna go ahead and eat some fish. We're gonna maybe have s'mores, I don't know. But we're definitely gonna smoke some cigars. We're gonna call that a night from here as far as the video goes though. You may see us sitting here and stuff, but we're not gonna really talk anymore. We're gonna enjoy the rest of the night, get some sleep, and we will catch you guys in the morning. First things first, we're gonna enjoy this bass that we caught. Good morning.
Hi.
You can see Isaac through his bug net over there. It is about 7, a little after 7 a.m. We are awake. I slept really good. Didn't have really any issues sleeping, honestly. I just was cozy. Isaac slept a little less than me, it sounds like, but...
Yeah, I was, not in a bad way. I was mostly just soaking up the owls and stuff last night. There were a ton of screech owls and some great horned owls. It was really cool. They were talking back and forth. The great horned owl would do his thing, and then like 3 or 4 screech owls would be like, like kind of like turkeys, but obviously not turkeys. But it kind of reminded me of them because of how, like, whenever there was a loud, like, great horned owl, they just throughout the entire gorge would just like yell back at him. It was hilarious. But
the fight of the owls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got up at, I don't know, a little bit ago at some point before it was getting light all the way. Stoked up the fire and just got out and peed and stuff, but feeling good. We're going to get the day started here. I'm going to go ahead and get out of my bag. It's kind of hard to get out of the bag because it's really chilly this morning. It's like probably right around 50 degrees, it feels like.
That is pretty chilly.
So I'm going to get up and start getting stuff going on the fire and enjoy the morning.
Good old Aldi with some hazelnut coffee. I'm starting to get things ready for the morning for cooking breakfast, and I'm gonna make some coffee for us to keep us warm, wake us up. I'm getting the pan kind of cleaned off so that we can cook some eggs, bacon, and skillet potatoes. We're gonna have a delicious breakfast this morning. This pan still had some stuff from cooking the fish last night on it, which may have not even been in the video. We cooked the fish the rest of the way in the pan because we couldn't get it to stay on a stick, but we are gonna walk down here to the water's edge and clean this out with some sand and scrub it real good so it doesn't taste like fish, and then we're gonna start cooking. Once again, we have our French press coffee maker. Ain't nothing like thick sliced bacon. Trust me with that. How are you flipping?
Like cut a piece off of that. Saw another piece off to get a larger log. Whole pack of bacon. What does Isaac expect from me? Of course I'm going to bring a whole pack of bacon on a camping trip. Ready to pull that out.
I'm gonna pour a little bit of this bacon grease out, and then we're going in with the potatoes on some of the bacon grease. Potatoes. Just can we get crazy? Sweet, so our water for our coffee is ready. So we'll get that cooked up here real quick. All right. Very, very hot water. Set a 5-minute timer. All right, the coffee's ready. We're gonna press it down. That's it. Master Chef Isaac is going to cook up our delicious hatched eggs. Not hatched, that's the wrong word, but fresh from my house is what I'm trying to say. He's gonna cook them up in the pan here, and then I think we're ready to eat. Everything else is ready after that. I'm gonna get a little butter in the pan.
For scrambled eggs. Technically, that sizzling's not what I want.
They may stick a little. Sorry. While Isaac is doing that, I'm gonna get our coffees ready over here. That's good. We've got cream and sugar, pure cane sugar for the coffee. We're not real men. We don't drink it black.
If real men can cry, real men can have sugar.
Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. I am so ready to eat. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Well, the time has arrived. Arrived?
Which one is
arrived?
yours? Does it matter?
The time is here. No, they're the same. We have our full meal ready to go. We have a big giant pan of eggs. We have skillet potatoes. We have fresh bacon. We have delicious coffee, which I'm gonna try right now. Oh,
Good?
gosh, that coffee is so good. I think I got the French press down. You have to add a lot more coffee than I originally thought in the French press to make it taste really good, but that's okay. Get over here, Isaac.
I also have my secret chocolate milk.
Oh. Look at that bacon.
Got some crunch to it, but it's not burnt.
There's one piece in there that's definitely burnt.
Yeah, I saw that one. It was barely there.
I wish you guys could truly be here and experience this sunset coming, or sunrise coming through the trees, bacon on the fire, fresh coffee. There's just so much to enjoy out here. Let's see if Isaac is truly a master chef with the eggs.
They look a little rough, but they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's really good.
What if we just dropped our coffee and the whole thing of eggs? You gotta try the potatoes too.
I do have to try the potatoes.
Isaac isn't a big potato eater, but I wanted to try these. They have a lot different flavor than everything else because of the dill.
Yeah, it's not overpowering, but honestly, if it was crunchy, like you were saying, where you wanted it to be more crispy, it would just be like a lot of not like fast food, but like restaurant fries. Potato. But like as far as that
Not too
seasoning goes, yeah, it's not bad. And the dill's really not in your face. I mean, it's there.
It's not like a dill pickle though.
Yeah.
Like that strong vinegary
Like
pickle flavor.
now, if you made the dill way more forward on there, it would be the same thing. But because it's more on the back end with the pepper, it changes the feeling of it. This is a cooking show. For non-professional cookers.
The fact that you called us cookers instead of chefs is tells you that. You sound like Theo. He always says, "Dada, you're a really good cooker." Well, are you really a chef if you're not like doing it professionally? So if you're just doing it at home, maybe you are just a cooker. Theo's on to something.
Let us know in the comments below.
All right, we're gonna finish up our breakfast here. Enjoy some time just hanging out, being bros, and then we're gonna figure out what we're doing next. We're probably gonna, I'm assuming, fish next since we're all set up in here. We'll probably do that and then move on from there. But we'll catch you guys when we're fishing. Just to show you guys the magnitude of how big the gorge, Red River Gorge really is. We're kind of down in the bottom in a valley, so you don't really see how steep everything is that well. But looking through these trees up here, you can see, this is like through the tops of our trees basically. That's a cliff, and there's a flat area up there where it's just a sheer drop. It's pretty wild.
I'll need to verify that. But I remember looking this one up, and I think it's horse chestnut.
Tell us in the comments if you know what this is. Beautiful big leaves. The leaves almost look like similar to like a banana tree, kind of, but they're...
And if it is horse chestnut, just so you guys know, horse chestnut is not a edible chestnut. So,
not edible.
not an edible chestnut. But we're in this pawpaw patch. So what's interesting is with the pawpaw, these leaves will be alternate, and the look-alike is actually the buckeye over there. But the buckeye will have these same. Normally they have 5. This has 5 to 7, but the pawpaw is alternate. But the buckeye all comes from one central area, similar to this guy, where they all come from like one central area.
But this is not a buckeye from my understanding. Buckeyes are over there. Yeah, there's tons of pop holes here though. We're going fishing again in the morning.
Oh, a crappie. A nice crappie. Didn't expect a crappie in here. Little guy. He's beautiful though. See you later, buddy. Oh, there we go. Get Smalley. Not a big guy, but he's decent. Come up here. There we go, guys. Another little Smalley. If I can get this jig out of it. There we go. Hit it hard too. Beautiful little Smalley. See you later, buddy.
Look at those mushrooms. Looks like turkey tail. Turkey tail mushroom. Maybe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's turkey tail. You can tell it's polypore, but the holes are so small it's almost impossible to see. Super medicinal. It's almost like paper wood though. Sorry, you guys may not have even seen that. You can tell it's turkey tail. It's got these rings similar to turkey feather. In the back of it's not gilled. It's flat, but if you look really close, there's tiny little holes. It's a polypore mushroom. It's like almost like a cardboard consistency. But you don't eat these, but you can make a tea out of them. And these are extremely medicinal. That whole thing's covered in it. Gonna harvest some of this turkey tail. And this one's a good one to see that full. There's rings on it. Just peeling it off. And not that I'm too scared. I feel like I can tell what I'm picking, but each time I pick, I want to make sure I see the bottom and re-identify it, because turkey tail's not really too dangerous. I don't know of any real lookalikes that are dangerous, although I would say if it's gilled on the bottom, that is not turkey tail. I don't know exactly what it is. But then there is also a lookalike that is very similar, and it's called false turkey tail. But I mean, from my understanding, you can use it the same way, just not quite as medicinal. But the main difference is the polypore on the bottom is very visible. You can see all the holes in the bottom of it very easily, versus this,
You really can't. And when I've found false turkey tail, for the most part, it's been a little thicker and not quite as cardboardy thin.
All right, guys. Well, we're about to jump in the water. I probably look really crazy. I had a hat on, so. But we are about to jump off of these beautiful rocks over here, back here. And Isaac was looking over here and realized that there's like a snapping turtle or some sort of turtle dig out. I don't know if they laid eggs here. Sometimes they'll do that. Softshell turtle could have done it too. I know soft shells lay theirs really close to the water, but it's like really cool. You can see the whole dugout area, and then you can see all the trails of where whatever it was slid down into the water there. I bet there's a chance there's some eggs right there. Pretty cool. Heck yeah. Oh, like check like over here too. Just make sure there's no big boulders. I can see a log right here.
It's really cold, but it feels so good.
Here we go.
Do it. That's not, I can't. It's so good. Oh, that's cold.
Here we go.
Do it. That's not, I can't.
It's so good. Oh, that's cold. Back to the beautiful camp. Little snack. We did not end up eating s'mores last night, so we're eating pieces of the s'mores. Isaac's eating graham cracker and I'm eating some Hershey's.
Together we make almost a s'more.
Almost. All right, we made it to the famous Miguel's.
Yeah.
We got Ale8s. I got a few different ones to try. I got Ale8 blackberry and straw melon. Isaac is
An original kind of guy.
original kind of guy. So we're waiting on our pizzas right now. There was a pretty big line. It's Labor Day weekend, so it's busy. But
It's very busy.
you can probably hear all the people in the background. But oh yeah,
It's the pizza.
look at that thing.
Guy.
Beautiful pizza. It's really cool. I'm just gonna give you guys a little clip of what this place looks like. Basketball, chairs everywhere, people enjoying the weather.
Behind those woods, there's a bunch of people in tents who like camp here.
It's pretty sweet. Alrighty, we finished up our food at Miguel's Pizza and it was delicious. We're gonna make the drive back up home, but we're gonna go ahead and end the video out here. It was a great trip, lots of awesome and memorable moments, fishing and jumping off rocks and just everything about camping out there. So beautiful. With the weather that we had, it was superb.
Couldn't have been much better.
Yeah, really couldn't have been much better. So we're gonna call it here, but appreciate you guys coming along and watching the video. If you enjoy what you're watching, go ahead and hit subscribe. That helps us a lot. We want to grow the channel, so that's like our goal right now, is just to let it grow and show people what we're doing, bring people on our adventures. So as always, keep wandering, enjoy the outside while it's beautiful, get out there and experience nature. It's important for life. So we'll see you in the next one.